Let us see today how the application is developed to detect the obstacle using IR sensor. The statement given for the assignment is understanding the connectivity of Raspberry Pi or Arduino with IR sensor. Okay, for this purpose, we will be developing one application to detect the obstacle and notify user using LED or buzzer. Okay, so here you must understand that what are the various components involved. The first board which is involved in the implementation is Raspberry Pi or Arduino board, which allow us to program our application. So these boards or microcontrollers allow us to program by using the various components such as sensors, LEDs, buzzers, etc. So we can connect them together and we can experiment a lot with the boards. Okay. So we'll be using a simulator. The name of the simulator is Tinkercad. So it is TINKERCAD. So first we must understand what we are expecting by implementing this application. So this IR sensor is involved. So what is IR sensor? It is an electronic device which emits the light in order to sense some objects of the surrounding. So it is a type of sensor which is detecting the presence of the object in the surrounding. So it uses infrared for detecting that. Okay, so we'll be using that IR sensor. Now what this Arduino board is, it is nothing but a low cost, flexible and easy to use programmable open source microcontroller board. Okay, that means we can integrate various components into it. We can form the circuit and we can run the projects. It can be interfaced with other boards such as Raspberry Pi, etc. Okay, now let us see how this simulator works. So you have to just type Tinkercad in the Google. You'll get this page and just open the circuits. You'll reach up to this kind of dashboard. But the thing is, just see to the right hand side, I have logged in by using my Gmail account. Okay, and after logging in, you'll get this kind of say uh, dashboard where you have to select circuits. So there are other options also, but we are interested to create the circuit and click on create new circuit. Okay. So after clicking on create new circuit, you will get the environment where you can design your own circuit. So this is the area where you can put various devices and connect them. Now to this search window, you can write the various components which are required for experiment. So first I will take the Arduino board, which is here. Okay, just drag and drop it into the space which is given for implementation. So this is the board we have. You can see here there are various pins, names are given. These are the connection points where you can connect the wires. These are the pin numbers from 0 to 30, ground and etc. Now we need IR sensor for our experimentation. Just type PIR sensor, you will get this object PIR sensor. Just drag and drop it over here. It has three types of connections. The first is signal, the second is power, and third is ground. We need to connect that. Now let us take all the components first and then we'll see connections. So we need to show our output in the form of LED indicator, right? There are two types of LED available. This is the red one and this is the LED which can give us three colors RGB. So we'll take this, we'll use this. Okay, this is the one. The other we need buzzer. So just select any buzzer here just to give the ring once the object is detected, right? So this is what the components needed. Now let us start with the connection. As I told you, this is the IR sensor where we have three connectors. So ground, power, and actual signal. That means if this IR sensor is going to detect any motion, it will signal through this line as a 0 or 1, that is high or low. If object is detected, it will be high. And ground and power connection, you can give it from here. Let us start with the green wire which is connected as a ground and connect it to the point indicated as ground. So this way you can use this green wire to connect. Let us connect power now using red power to 5-volt connector. Power is done, ground is done. Now this signal line, I will use orange color, and a signal line to one of the pin of the Arduino, pin number 2. So I have selected this pin number 2 as an input pin of this Arduino board. So this IR sensor will be giving information to pin number 2. If it is high, the object is detected. If it is low, object is not detected. Now these buzzer and LED, these are our outputs. Okay, so these outputs are also having some connectors here, the positive and negative. Here we have red, blue and green, and one cathode. So cathode, one we will connect to ground, and others, suppose I want green light, I will connect to green, uh, green this. Okay, so after this, so let us connect to the green line. Now this green line is nothing but output which is generated from this Arduino. So I will connect pin number 13 as output. Okay, now this is what the output line is. I need to connect ground also. So I will need definitely one resistor, this one, to form the circuit. So I will place it here. I will connect a ground connection from this LED to resistor and resistor to this ground. So this is done for LED. Now you can see I have connected a green connector to the pin number 13. So output light, it will show green. If you want blue or red, you can connect it to that. Similarly for buzzer also, what we can do is just use a ground connection for one of the terminal. This is ground, and pin number pin number 12 we will use as output. So I'm selecting orange color for signal. This is pin number 12. So you can see here pin number 2 is input to Arduino board, which is showing the presence of motion, and output pins are 13 and 12. You have to remember these things. This completes our circuit formation, but it doesn't complete the application as we need to write the code. So here you can click on this code editor. So when you will click, you will get this kind of window, but you want a text or a C++ code to write. Click on continue. So you will get this kind of code. So this setup indicates which pins are acting as an input and output, and this loop indicates what to do during the simulation. So this pin mode I will set for 3 pins. So I am using pin number 2 as input pin, right? So I will write here input. Now I am using 2 output pins. What are the pin numbers? 12 and 13. So I will write pin number 12 and pin number 13 as output pins. So I am just mentioning which are the input pins and which are the output pins. So this completes the setup. Now into the loop, whatever ready code is given, I will comment that first. Okay, I need to check the pin number 2, right? So I will take one integer, a temporary integer variable here, that is PIR sensor is equal to 0, default value. So in the loop function here, I will write PIR sensor is equal to digital read. Digital read will read the value from pin number. What is our input pin? Who is reading? Pin number 2, right? So we are reading the status of pin number 2. If this PIR sensor value is equal to high, then there is a motion detected by IR sensor, right? If this pin number 2 is detecting high, so we need to glow the LED. Glow LED. This is a comment. To glow the LED, I need to write digital write which pin number, where we need to put high on pin number 13, because pin number 13 is a pin connected to LED, and we'll make it as high. Now we need to also ring the buzzer, right? So to ring the buzzer, digital write function will not work. We need to give other function tone, where we need to give pin number first and then the frequency of the buzzer and duration in milliseconds you can give. For other conditions, we can keep this signal as low, right? If no motion is detected, we can write this. So this is the basic thing which is needed. If the high is detected, that means motion is detected, we are glowing the LED and we are ringing the buzzer. Now you can hide this code by clicking on code again, and you can click on start simulation. So when we click on start simulation, the simulation time starts and the circuit is on. So when you click on this IR sensor, it will show you the range and how the obstacle is detected. So this, if you move this ball, this is what the motion detected. Okay, this is buzzer is ringing and this light is LED is blue. So this is how you can implement or simulate the IR sensor, or you can detect the motions using IR sensor.